Hi guys, thank you for tuning back into It's a Lifestyle. I'm your host, Rachel. It is day 4 and I'm excited to let you know some of the things that I have been experiencing during my 90-day water fasting. Remember, I'm adding apple cider vinegar to breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and I'm also adding Centrum to my bottles of water. I'm almost finished with the Aquafina so I can buy water that is alkaline and not acidic. So I'm very happy about that. I'm gonna go today and do a price check and see which stores carry those bottles of water, so I can let you guys know as well if you would like to switch from drinking acidic bottles of water to alkaline bottles of water. Remember, we're doing what Dr. Sebi would do. Anything that he would approve of would be alkaline and not acidic. What's the point of doing a 90-day fast if you're actually ingesting unhealthy water? So that's why I had wanted to make sure I stress that point, if nothing else, when you're doing your 90-day water fast, and make sure you're putting healthy stuff in your body. So we want to go for alkaline, not acidic. And in the previous videos, I talked about how Aquafina and Dasani, both waters that I have been drinking, are filled with acid. So we're going to get rid of those. I want to talk about yesterday. I was very cold. I actually had to put on a sweater for the remainder of the day. I've been drinking the water cold, so I don't know why it took to day 3 for me to actually feel like the house was freezing. Now, we have central heat in the house, and it was all the way up, so the house was hot. Everyone else complained it was hot, and it wasn't cold outside, even though in the state of Alabama it's been cold for the last couple of days. Yesterday, when I walked outside, it was actually quite warm, but I was cold in the house drinking the water. I also had to sleep with a sweater on with the comforter because I was cold throughout the entire night. Second thing, when I got up and drank my 2 bottles of water, first thing in the morning, I couldn't drink any water until after 2, and I was concerned that I would not make my 8 bottle of water mark by the time I went to sleep. It was around 8:30. I was able to get in my last bottle of water about 8 something right before I went to sleep. But I did not get the third bottle with apple cider vinegar. Yesterday, I could only tolerate the morning and the afternoon. The morning and the nighttime. I did not do the afternoon because I couldn't do it. For some reason, my body would not tolerate taking in the 3 bottles of apple cider vinegar. I did not fail in that, because that's just appetite suppressant, and it's also a fat burner. It's doing its job. I couldn't drink that many bottles of water in a certain amount of time because the appetite suppressant was working, even with drinking the water. And it is slimming down my stomach. I will start posting some pictures and videos later on. I'm not where I feel comfortable in exposing my stomach area, but when I do, I will post the pictures and let you all know. Also, in terms of weighing myself, at the end of the 90 days, I will weigh what my current weight is at that time. Hopefully, I did break that barrier and got to my ideal weight, which is 120. I still had to chew some gum in terms of so I wouldn't feel nauseous. I didn't feel really nauseous yesterday, but I had it just in case. And the gum could have been the reason why I didn't feel nauseous yesterday. I wasn't hungry. I had no appetite at all. And I think what happened with why I couldn't also drink my 8 bottles of water in the time that I wanted to do is because now my body is running off ketosis, which is where I'm no longer running off of glucose. I'm now running off of fat, and that's how the fat will be burnt out of your body, because now your body's using the fat that's stored in your body and starts using it and breaking it down. And this is where you will lose your weight. There's a lot of people that have lost between 10 to 50 pounds doing the 90-day water fasting. Some people have lost 1 pound a day. Which is great as long as it's consistent and it's slow. And I'm also going to do a video on what to do after your 90-day water fast and how you are to build your body back up. I want to talk about eating also in this video, even though I'm not eating before my 90-day water fasting. I was on a vegetarian diet, and I was only eating pretty much once a day. You do not have to eat 3 meals a day. And if you are doing 3 meals a day, do it where you're eating your biggest meal in the morning, your second biggest meal in the afternoon, and eat very light at night. You want to stop your eating around 6 or 7. You don't want to go to bed with all that food in your system. Remember, you want your body to heal. You don't want it working on your digestive system. You want it to heal any ailments or problems that you're having in your body. So instead of it working on digestion, your body can now work on fixing these problems that you have in your system. So like I said, you do not have to eat 3 times a day. And if you do what I just told you to do, that is the best. You can research that as well. I eat once a day. Remember, we're eating healthy. We're eating to live, not living to eat. You don't want all that fat and stuff in your system. And I've been doing this. It helps with your skin. It helps you look young. It's a life extender. Remember, we can live up into 120. A lot of people do not take advantage of that. Most people are dying between 65 and 75. We have the ability to live up into 120, especially if you're following the rules and the guidelines of the Bible in Deuteronomy and Leviticus. If you notice, before God said that we can introduce meats into our system, we were living much longer than we are living after meats were included. Now, I would like to say, as a vegetarian, the only thing I was eating was fish, tuna fish, and salmon. At one point, I was ingesting red snapper. I do not, because they don't have that really, I don't think, in the South Bowl. When I asked for it, they never really have it. So I was ingesting tuna fish and salmon. I did it because I promised my mother before she passed, rest in peace, to include something in my diet because I wasn't eating any meat. So I did that for her. I might stop that after I do the water fasting, or limit it to maybe every now and then, but I don't want to do it once a week like I was doing before. I mean, fish does have a lot of health benefits, and Jesus was ingesting fish. Is all in the Bible. So I thought on that standpoint that fish was good, but there are some case studies that saying it's not that well for your body. Tilapia, y'all don't eat that. If you can research that, the type of fish it is, and how they raise it, and stuff that they put in it. I used to eat tilapia a long time ago, and I stopped because of what I've learned with ingesting tilapia. You'll learn in your health food journey when you think something is healthy, you'll find out that it's not. Like in terms of the water, you thinking all waters are equal, and it's not. They have chemicals. They put acid in it. They put fluoride in it. Then when you learn about fruits, you learn about that too. Acid versus alkaline. Then there's GMO. They put in pesticides and stuff. And it's just more and more information you learn. So guys, go out there and do your research. Don't just go based on what I'm saying or what somebody else is saying. Do your research, do cross references, follow, look up, look up, look up. Remember, this is your body, this is your health journey. We're doing it for skin purposes, health purposes, and extending our life. Remember, we want this to be a lifestyle. I also want to talk about how this could be a spiritual journey for you when you're not fasting. It says, make your prayers known by fasting and supplication. This would be the perfect time for you to reconnect with God and ask God for some of the things you've been asking for. Like, I've asked for 3 things. I've had them in my life come in, come out. I'm asking God to make those 3 things steady. I just want that from here on. Once I make that prayer request, that He makes this constant. Like I said, it was been in and out of my life. I've had these 3 things constantly in and out, but I want it steady from now until I'm no longer on this earth. So that's my prayer request to Him, and I'm hoping during this 90-day water fasting that I can reconnect with God and my prayers are answered. So you can use this 90-day water fasting as a spiritual journey. Put your meditations and your prayer request in. I will let you know if those 3 things that I requested, did they come true, and if it's constant and steady in my life. Another thing about water fasting, which is great, you're saving money. Who doesn't want to save money? While you're not eating, you can either save this money for something that you wanted to do in a long time, or you can spend it on something or save it. So that's another plus for doing a 90-day water fasting inspired by Dr. Sebi. You're saving money. The last thing I want to talk about with doing your 90-day water fasting journal, you can do like I'm doing, a video blog, letting you all know. You can keep it private or make it public like I did on YouTube, or you can put it in a book. Just make sure you're notating what's going on, your behavior, your environment, your skin, your hair, your nails. I'm also going to be doing videos based on that. So if you like the video, give it a thumbs up. If you have any comments or questions, put that in the link below. I kept saying notifications and my kids was laughing. They said it's subscription. So if you want to subscribe to my channel, see the notification bar. It will alert you every time that I'm doing a video. Guys, please subscribe. Remember, this is over 90 days that we're doing the journey. I might start splitting it into weeks. If y'all continue to like the videos, then I'll do still a daily update. I want to do about 50 something videos, but I can do 90 if you all like what you're hearing. And the only way I can do that is based on feedback, based on your comments, based on your questions, based on you emailing me, based on you watching, you sharing, and you're subscribing. So thank you for tuning in to It's a Lifestyle. I will see y'all tomorrow on day 5. Thank you.